Oh yes, this is the theme song that opens and closes the program called Bits and Pieces. On a very beautiful Thursday afternoon in the nation's capital, Monrovia, specifically on the Capitol bypass before the Dunkin' gas station. So many interesting things are happening in this little Miami. As I speak to you, the Continental University campus is in flames. And what I'm seeing right there is a dormitory where our students are. Huge fire has gotten the Continental University in Swakogobon County. Where is my brother Clarence Piso Jackson, a product of that university? Yes, school is in flames. And I see the fire raging. This is just one of the many fire incidents around Monrovia. And sent it to other counties. The last time I checked, it was in Ganta Nima County, where we a wood place, a wood factory have carpentry shop, and gas station, everything got burned in a day. Every day Liberians are crying, their homes have been burned. What is happening to our country? We need to pray for this country. The other day, a gossip man got fined. The Minister of Finance said the other day, after the 51 million was cut for Liberia, he talked about prayers and took it on a contest. But in everything we do, we need to ask God. We need to praise God. I think here in good times or in bad times, we need to praise God and ask Him for a divine intervention. Even though it is political, that 51 million has been covered Liberia, but the Prime Minister said, let's pray. I can see anything wrong with that. It's been misconstrued at some places. But everyone has their own way of describing it and their own interpretation. Look, according to now, it's in flames. The place is burning right now as I speak. What is going on with police brutality in the country? Yesterday was a very bad day for Liberia, where military men and women engaged in street fight with police officers in Liberia. Moving forward, where the police is the first line of defense in this country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
But after the police whipped or they flogged an army officer mercilessly, threw him in the back of the pickup. Before then, one of the Fadigas brothers, the people spray a army officer. I'm told that situation went viral on Facebook. It was taken to the police station, but the Fadigas are released by the police. What has happened to the police on Gregory Coma? It's like blood curse on Gregory Coma police directorship. That's why I'm making us believe. These excesses in the police did not exist on President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf for 12 years. It never. On we are, it never. On Walker, he brought an inexperienced police officer. It's not that the book you learn, but it's about the expertise you bring to the profession. So many bad things are happening in the country. Yesterday, police and army people fought at ELA Johnson. This morning, 2 different incidents are reported. At the red light, policemen beating a man. He almost overpowered one of them, but he gave me their numbers. They beat our man again the red light this morning. Around the Ever Baptist Church in Liberia area. You can see the police got beating another man. What is going on? So many noise in the front about the police. I'm Joseph Newman Walker. Are you listening? Are you following? Do you see this on Facebook? I know the last time I checked, when you were a presidential candidate, the people open Facebook page for you, so you can see everything. You are not president. Are you following Facebook? Or are the people around you, I mean the press people, the press secretary, a lot of people, are they giving you briefings? And you only hear and say everything is okay. You are my keke. You are my uncle. We don't want to see a government fail. But the way some of your officials are proceeding right now, if they're not careful, the citizens themselves are wrong. They'll jump in the street. What is going on? Honorable members of the National Legislature, run the Supreme Court of Liberia, part of the Madamas, to ask the court to compare majority members of the legislature to repair the salaries of Marvin Cole, Eugene Colley, Abu Banakama, Jason Sibo, and some others who were suspended from their positions. The court has asked them to appear with Prime Minister on next week. Next week, I don't know, maybe.
On March 10.
There's a problem here. March 10 is scheduled for them to appear. There's no reason why the other guys are not being paid. Do they have the constitutional power? They say we're going to pay the other guys. Does a man called Richard Kuhn, Nangbe Kuhn does he have the authority to suspend the salary payment of his colleagues? Even if conviction exists? These are the issues.
Injustice for all.
On Monday next week, the Disgruntled motorcyclists are going to stage on any protest in Monrovia and its environs to compel the government of Liberia to allow them plow the major streets in the country. They think their services to the country is very vital, and they've been stopped from making ends meet for their families. What are these problems going on? What is going on in this country? Oh yes, today we're giving so much money up today again. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 LD and win 20,000 LD or 100,000 LD. You either win $20,000 or you win $100,000 by playing star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 Liberian dollars and win $20,000 based on how many times you play, and also win $100,000 in different capacity or in different category. Much more money to be given today. I know George Way. Let me say welcome to you, George. I don't know.
It's a pleasure, Jala.
Yeah, I think it's
It's a pleasure, Jala. Thank you so much, and I'm glad to be here once more this afternoon on one of the biggest show, especially in the afternoon hours. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to be here. Too many things happening in our country. Mm-hmm. I like the way you did the introduction. You said too many things happening in Miami.
Little Miami. Yeah.
you get me contemplating of the former president. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm glad to be here, Jala. Thank you so much.
What is training for your side? I'm told the guys went to the court today.
Yes, the 7 lawmakers that were quote unquote suspended by the majority members of the House of Representatives. They went to the court few days ago to petition the court to invite those guys to appear before the court to state reasons as to why the 7 of them they
had not been paid.
Yes. So the court did. The court petitioned the finance minister and the chief clerk
of the House of Representatives
to appear on March 10th to state reasons as to why those 7 lawmakers are not being paid.
Do we know the dates of months where they're not being paid, or it's since the confusion started, right? It's in December, right?
I think it should be about 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
When they pay the man, they get bucket. They pay 3 months with the TV.
Yeah.
They pay oil bulk, you get bucket. Maybe cool, I'll be smiling. I'll get something. But let's go and recognize the guys who joined us already.
Yeah, sure.
Let's welcome PCK right here as he leads us to the conversation with the guys on the outside. Papa pigi manyao. Nangag banga. Ngano ay klebo di banga. Papa di me kami me. Papa iluni badia di me kami. I love my country. I love my country. Born country. I love my country. Love my country. Oh, I love Liberia, my country. Pape oh, mama be kainga oh. Pretty boy kainga, pape. Ela ya kainga. Bon kainga. Dime kakwa. Maybe go kainga. Ero kabagana. Where's Papa Kulana sitting there for over 2 years now? This is the song that introduces us now to the segment that brings in the comment section for our video. But don't worry, today we don't have no guests. We read your comments, you will have the time to talk on the radio up to 4 o'clock. George Wayi, the man under the tutelage of Jala Griffith is here. George, you didn't see the video? I think my head is cut from off. Welcome to the show, Tobasi. Christopher Wulati Tobasi. The report is going to be organic, massive, and nationwide. Tunisians don't get in the way of Joe Boakai. You Tunisians don't need to stop Joe Boakai and Adi Coleman. Tunisians, let's get out of the way of Joe Boakai and the Unity Party-led government. This train, this ugly train, you are seeing will soon crash. The Liberian people will soon revolt against Joe Boakai's government and officials. Tunisians, let's get out of Joe Boakai's way. Remember that and stay away. Tobasi, Christopher Wulati Tobasi says that. Farasi Pekin Shetan, watching from his residence in Broville, Ibanose Kebarada, Abubakar Sharif watching from Looking Town, Jeremiah Guinness watching from the YWCA area, David E. Harris, good afternoon, Jala. I'm following the show from Benson Street, Monrovia. Mohammed Maliman J. Sharif. Good afternoon, Jala Grayfield and George and the peace-loving people of Lofa County. I'm watching from Mamadi Diakere Intellectual Center in Jacobstown. The virtual Wolati win. Following from Southern Arizona, the United States of America, is Lavetos Wolati win. Mamu Rogers. Hello, I'm following you from Town. AB Jabate, good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching you from Western Coast Office. Pete Witter. J, how did we get here? The former president, we are really blessed. He told us not to protest against a failed regime. They will protest against themselves. Long live Mr. President George Weah. That's what Pete Witter said in his post on this platform. Prince G. Good afternoon, Chief. I'm watching from the University of Liberia Fennec campus in Liberia. Muya, good afternoon, he says. I'm following you from district number 9, Sinka this afternoon. From Motodai, the police officer need to respect the AFL. Thanks, Soiree. Welcome, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching you from Amagashi Community, Jacobtown, Balio Barry. Good afternoon, Jala. The situation between the police and the military yesterday is seriously disheartening and portrays bad image of our country. Harris J. Saki, good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching you live from Kakata City, Mikey County. Thanks for joining us, my friend and brother. My friend and brother is called Emmett Hammer. Emmett Hammer, good afternoon to you, Emmett. Gigi was in Kirkole. Good afternoon, Chief Jala. I'm watching from Pins and Red Light. Please work on the sound. I don't know you. Then let us know what the sound is. What happened to the sound? Let us know. No one is complaining about the sound. Only you, bro. Jefferson M. Cole, please let us know. Duete, good afternoon from Minnesota. Duete, my brother and friend, how are you? Rest of my Franklin Avicennia. My dear brother is in Ghana. Good afternoon, my dear big brother Jala Grayfield. I'm following live in my office in Accra. Akwaba. Morris A. Jabate. I'm watching from MTA. Morris Jabate, I tested your boss, man. Eman Farr, I responded here. Please check out with him. We are sending invitation to him to come on this show to talk about the bosses that they are procuring. I tested and called. He has not responded. Please check with him. Or let the PR people call me. This is a balanced platform. We give time to everybody. Opposition, imposition, no position will give you time. Peter Onde. Good afternoon, big brother Jala. I'm following you live from Crown Hill. Brother, the army needs to wake up from their slumber and take charge of the country because the police guys are taking the laws in their own hands. The president is not in charge. Joya Jimmy, welcome. Joya Jimmy, good afternoon, Uncle Jala. Thanks for the show this afternoon. I'm watching you from Mamba Point. Joya Jimmy, welcome. How are you and the family there? Ambassador Abu Suleiman Sayon, watching from somewhere. Good afternoon, Jala and George. I'm watching from Lamin Town, Swameka District. Welcome, my brother. Ruby Connor, welcome. I'm following from Garnersville, Zico. That's Zio, Johnson Zio, watching us from 6th Street resident. G. Dwell, Winifred Dwell. Winifred G. Dwell, welcome. She says, good afternoon, Mr. Grayfield. I'm following you from PhD Community. Thanks for the show. Winifred has gone silent for a very long time. Welcome back to the show. Freeman Wister, I'm following from Grand Bassa County. Welcome. Johnson Moses Pay, Kippy, rather. From Germany, I'm following from Germany. Johnson Mason Pay, Boy, right? Boy. It's Justin Mason Pay, watching from Germany. Ambassador Abu Suleiman Saya, welcome and say welcome. Jala and George, is it true that the chief of staff is asking the police IG to go at the barrack to identify the officers that beat on their men? I don't know about that. Duarte, welcome. 40M, yeah, good afternoon, brother Jala Emmanuel Grayfield, and a pleasant good afternoon to the people of Grand Cayman County. I'm watching live from my research center in Caldwell. Stanley Sherry, welcome. From Broadway, this is 17. Washington Paul, welcome. From Buchanan City. Monsare, Gassamo, Abraham, Abdullah, welcome. William Esne, welcome. Musa Kaimu, welcome. Samuel Lightcover, welcome. Father Sherry, welcome. How are you? She said, I'm okay, Fatu. Ama Hawa Paski Padmo from Cayman, welcome. Father Sherry said, thank you for the show. Stanley Sherry said, good, brother George and Jala, I'm following closely. Ambassador Bwakai Bomi Kwe from Grand Bassa County, welcome. Ambassador Davidson G. Zenire, Ambassador Davidson Zenire, welcome to the show. It is on this medium, on this platform. And we do all of these things to encourage you to listen. But I will encourage you as always, if you are listening, man, all of you that putting your comment on the page, just take a minute to just share the post out of one time. There are many librarians also who don't watch these shows. You don't it. When you sometimes you are connected to somebody also, right? But once you share the post, that person sees it, he or she shares it with another person, and the person sees it. Then what happens is that they know exactly what is happening in our country. So all the day I read for almost 15 minutes at my breath or almost cutting. I do it because you take a precious time to listen to us. You watch us, you believe in us. So as you do it too, please take a time, just share the video. They're not taking much. Either you share 5 times, 6 times, it doesn't take much for you. But let me welcome the Grebo philosopher, welcome. I will read your comment, I'll read it later. So there are many things happening in this country. You know, yesterday was, Facebook was inundated with lots of unpleasant scenes. Police officers and Liberian the National Army, the AFL, were involved in a fist fight. I saw a policeman beaten badly by some soldier people. I saw a female tow the cattle belt, took it from a waist and started flocking that guy yesterday. And that guy lived is at the mercy here, at the mercy of God. God loves him. But later I saw some officers in a hospital where they were treating him. But that officer is sitting in a chair, they're treating him. Then I saw another officer somewhere else. I don't know whether it's the same officer, I don't know. But the place they carry no better. That means you are in a relaxed position and you're treating him. But they took him to a clinic where there's no bed. So they put the man in a chair. The man here is laying down on this thing like this, and they put the injection in a vein to get him dripped, which was very bad. That man would have died. Once you are giving drip to somebody, the person will be in a resting position where the drip will flow. But the man sat and they gave him drips. One of the reasons why my old man Joseph Konomian died in this country during the COVID-19 period was the same thing. The old man was driving the car to the Mike B Yes, around that road. He passed by and saw that one of his friends had just died from COVID at the hospital. And he said, when I coming back, I was sorry to see the person. But the old man pressure went high. He had no COVID. The person rushed to the hospital. He went and said, no bad. Their people put that old man in a chair and they administered drip to him at the hospital, according to what his daughter told me. And it was in that chair that woman died. Mr. James Coleman, welcome. He's following us. Mr. James Coleman is the chief security at Liteco. Mr. James Coleman, welcome. Welcome, my man. Welcome to the show. And you always acknowledge your listening role. And this is Boston, Liberia. So what happened to the old man? He died. So when I see people sitting, you go to the hospital, they put you down in the chair and say, sit down and take drips. I was worried. But George, the images I saw yesterday from the police and SYC was so terrible.
Very, very terrible.
And you know what led to all of these? I saw a military man being beaten, even though he was not in his military regalia. He was beaten mercilessly by police officers, and he was thrown behind the butt of a pickup and whisked off. The next time I checked, two brothers called Fadigas. They call themselves Fadigas brothers. One of them is on Spoon Talk every time. Joseph Newman Parker appointed him to go to one of the countries as ambassador. His brother was at the DEA. He misbehaved. Had a very rude on his boss, Ibi Kroma. And based on that, Joseph Newman Parker suspended them and dismissed them. When the man passes around with handcuff on his side, he has tear gas in his hand, and it's reported he carried guns on his side. The man is suspended or dismissed. The first thing to take up away from him is what do you call it? The batons, not baton, but the handcuff and the gun. When you see that on the side, that man, the way he stands, there's something that pointing out like though he has a pistol on his side. So if that man had a pistol on his side, he went to the police station, he got interrogated. He said to Spoon Talk the other day that he went there. The guy so he said, you can't go now very late. Sit there, just sit down here on the day breaks. So he sat on the day broke and they took him, they carried him to the house. I saw this man's brother who sits on the Spoon Talk called Hussein Fadiga. This man is praying for evil of our country. Hey, my people, if I have my own way, I just want to play like John got to crash and he died, or all people let it die. But then the country is in mess. That Hassan Fadiga brother on the Spoon Talk. I don't care how a leader is wicked. You can pray for him to die in corner, but not pray for him to die in public. Say a prayer in the public, in the private. If God allows our prayer to be answered, they answer. But this man is on Spoon Talk. Hey God, if I'm a time, my own way, I don't want to let her die. Let her die in the ocean, the plane crash and die. The man said the worst about George Weah yesterday. Because he praised Joseph Boakai, he's awarded today as ambassador to another country to be ambassador of that country. He comes to Liberia, his brother is involved in stupidity, in a complete nonsense. With an AFS soldier, he took the handcuff and beat on the soldier man. That man blood started spilling down. When the police got on the scene, they arrested him, they carried him to the police. The soldier man is in hospital. He claimed that the soldier man wanted to attack him, but the man attacked him. But what he did, he sprayed the man with pepper spray. But he sprayed the man with pepper spray. The pepper spray came back to in the car, right? He said pepper spray is on your dashboard and everywhere. How will the pepper spray come back? I spray you, George, opposite me, right? If I spray you and it's air conditioning, it will push it back to me, right? When it comes straight in my face. I will not see you again. Then I got the same problem with you. But when you spray the pepper spray, the spray went on the dashboard of the car. It went on the car side, but it ain't go your eye. The Holy Spirit eyeball you get, or the angel eyeball you get. So he sat there, he recorded everything, he said, I saw everything that happened. How will you see everything that happened when you yourself spray the man with pepper spray? And the breeze brought by the pepper spray to you, is you are going back in your face in the first place. He lied. But we just saying this on the cross of them. We're going to go to the cross of the discussion. His brother now is ambassador. He comes to the country. He parades with him because he has come for confirmation hearing now at the Liberian Senate. So he goes out with his brother. Yesterday thing was so unfortunate. When I saw the behavior of those AFL soldiers, I was like, what? It means that they have provoked the AFL. These are men and women who are in the barracks. They don't come outside. But for the police, whether you are PSU, ERU, whatsoever, you are outside. You'll be traveling. You go to your family, sleep. You go to your E and all. But the army men are in the barracks. What provoked the army was because of the two incidents that occurred. The flogging of a police officer at ELA Junction and the flogging of another police AFL officer on the hands of the Fadiga brothers. As we speak right now, the police has not charged or made any comments about this high-profile case. I was so angry when I was coming. As I was driving, I had my phone hooked up in the glass. I'm watching that the AFL chief of staff and the police director, they are visiting a police officer who got wounded yesterday. How many police officers got wounded yesterday? And I'm going to be
one person.
Why do you show the thing I do? I saw be happy. These police officers are beating people here. I was coming this morning. I was coming out of my house. I saw some police officer in red light beating on a man. I don't know what that man did.
I watched the video.
You watch it?
Yeah, I saw.
Explain this, right? What happened?
I saw the video and I saw police. I think about 4 or 5 police officers. They jack off the guy, beating on him. They place him in a bus. Set a white long bus. They throw the guy in the bus. That's how they collected him and just throw him in the bus.
That one happened today, just yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
If the policemen were smart, what happened yesterday will be a lesson to you. That if a man commits a crime, even if not on an offense, you let him go say, we want for to be the president. You go, let him go. Just after that, 30 minutes after, around this place in Tubero, that Weaver Avenue coming towards the Tubero Junction area coming down. Other police officers are there beating somebody again. That crest on the people here. That crest, his people, the police war.
And Jala, that's what I said the other day as to the form and manner in which our police officers that are to protect life and properties, instead of them protecting lives and properties, they now behaving very, very irresponsible. And their behavior doesn't represent them as officers, especially the Liberia National Police. And what the guys, what they continue to do to the ordinary people, they've been doing it, and I mean they went as far as doing it to the wrong person. If you witness the video of that EFL personnel that was beaten, the guy tried to introduce himself, but they could not even give him a chance. They could not give the guy a chance on ground. The EFL personnel. They could not give him a chance.
What was his crime?
While he was riding motorbike on the route.
Jesus Christ. I saw the video. It's so humiliating. It's so disgraceful that an armed man comes and identifies himself to you. I'm an armed man. Even if he doesn't give you an ID card, ask him for the ID card. But he came, I saw the other police officer, he jumped on the other side, he came, joined after they threw the guy in the pickup, he came, he jumped the pickup, he took his handcuff on his back and handcuffed the guy.
Handcuffed the fool, using all kind of languages.
This is bad. You know what signal it sends out to the international community? There will be no serious investment come to this country when the people see that we are fighting among ourselves. Police, which is the first line of duty for this country, and the armed forces of Liberia are involved in a serious scuffle as to what happened or who becomes the leader. the army will not be the leader, the police will not be the leader. But what is happening right now is that the silence of our security apparatus. When that young man was flogged by the police people, Gregory Coleman is right here. He didn't say anything about it for 3 days running. You have issued a statement and said that this one happened XYZ. The guy who found the guy did that into. The man went to the police station. He slept there. It was Gregory Coleman intervention that let him be released. The man said on Spoon Talk. He said when I went to the place and the Gregory did not know I was there. But we knew I was there. He to the post say that man is a just let the man sleep in the office of the other director. He said if Gregory had known I was here, what happened to me? It would not happen to me. It means that Gregory and others who are in the police, they acquiesce to these things. The bad thing about it is that these police officers, when they do wrong, you take their complaints to the professional center division, the police will compromise them. But for the AFL, if you complain one AFL soldier to the chief of staff of the army, or just go to the charge of quarter and say, Officer George Way, this one to me, they will investigate that to the letter, and that police officer will be reprimanded. If it cause a dismissal, they dismiss you. They already talk about what happened in Banga. The officer who accused a young man of stealing motorbike whatsoever, he paraded that young man in the street of Banga, butt naked. What happened? I think it was Weir's administration, right? Or early administration, one of them.
The end of early administration.
Yes. The guys who were there, Prince A. Johnson II was the chief of staff of the army. The man who is now the head of the NSC. They investigated that guy and he was disrobed. That is a discipline the police, the army has that the police doesn't have. The police shields people. They are trying to shield people based on the interest they have in them. You don't have to like the man. The man gotta be a family. When the man does wrong, deal with him as he has done. That is how I explain the police today. To see police officer beating on people again today, this morning. Yesterday, where it was a serious hula balloon and serious, problem in this country that almost led. Look, listen, George. While we were on the radio yesterday, I didn't know that was happening. When I saw a guy in the car going, I'm going to Jalata. I called him around 5:40. My internet calling for Lofa, Bonkante, Bento, they calling me. Yes, the funny Maria again, the funny Maria, they funny. Then when I turned my Facebook on, I saw those kind of things, I saw the images were so bad. I recall I said, no fighting here, police and army people, they are each other's throat. And what that does is that if these things are happening, our international partners who want to come and intervene in terms of investment, they will not come. Because the world is not a global village. I can say right there yesterday, you can say right here and just Google Liberia or Google Syria or whatsoever. You know what is happening in Syria because the war has become so globalized as a result of Facebook and internet. And these guys call themselves police officers are here. Gregory Coleman sits in his office. All he wants is a mass well for himself. This is a man who was blessed under Ellen Johnson's early government as one of the police. He went to Harvard and did some crash courses. Then he came back with police science knowledge. But this is a man who the police, under his administration, the police morale is being lowered down, and the police is involved in human rights violations, human rights abuses, people being killed, people being beaten, XYZ. I think in my mind, if Wakai does not remove Gregory Coleman as police inspector general, that man came by the one surveillance position be there. Or is this man will allow the country to go in flames when the people get outside for you open Wakai, you don't be able to say now. Look, I was just born in this country, 1991. After 1991, I came to the country after 1991 October, no 1991 June. I came to this country. I saw what happened here. We saw the police honor other people who are interim government people. We saw the police. Look, this country where it is right now, Gregory Coleman is a young man. He is not putting his hands on deck. Under his administration, this country is going on its knees. When the poor do wrong, you don't reprimand them, you let them go impunity. Where is the policeman that killed that begin, that son old begin? They call it Banjo area, Banjo, not Banjo, but around Broadville or something like that. I don't know, I think area.
I think Banjo Beach.
Okay.
Atlantic Beach there, yeah.
Where is the man? We are to the man has connect. He's in jail. We asked the policeman, I sent text to the police spokeswoman, 6 o'clock. I said, I want you to answer this question. Up to now, she not answer my question as to whether the man they're custody or not, or they thought to ignore us because we're not irrelevant. But the more you keep us distant from y'all, the more you will criticize y'all because the wrong thing you do. Because the more we put it on your table. There's a lot of strange information coming from the EPS, which I'll talk about. Charles Johnson, the son-in-law of the president. Go ahead, let me hear you.
Angela, some of these things are happening because of the disrespect of our rule of law in our country. And if it were not so, I think at this time, we could not have been to where we are today. In my mind, the AFL, they don't trust Greg. They feel that if they were not to do what they did yesterday, their friend who were mercifully beaten, nothing was going to come from out of it. And that's how they said, gentlemen, we have to come out. We have to come out. If we don't come out, this thing will be something that will be a continual process. Police officers just beating people, killing people, just doing all sort of things under Gregory Coleman. And I think there's a need that the president will have to find means, talk to the House of Representatives, let the guys find means, and allocate some funds to have these guys to talk. They need to be to talk.
Oh, me, okay, come on.
The police, police officers, they need to be to like you.
But there are bad apples in the police. Under Ellen Johnson's Fairleaf, Joseph Newman Boakai, my uncle, was the vice president. And under the administration for 12 years, the army people were here, they trained them for 12 years, and they were on hand training for these people.
But you know what?
What has happened is that they brought more rebels who fought the war under Charles Taylor and under Prince Johnson. They brought them and trained them. They were on high school, and then they came to train them. These are the guys who are doing all these mayhems around.
When Greg took over, you know that a lot of the people that were in the police, he took them from there and he brought in
his own
people.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Class 46 of the police. Since they were trained in January, and when we are left power, they are not paid. These police officers, they are still here working, they don't be paid. They don't be paid.
Where are we heading as a country?
So the people will talk about what they want to talk about it. But again, that's all we can say about it. We'll read your comments, keep the comments coming, we'll read them for you. We are here, we'll give you 45 minutes to talk. 45 minutes to talk, you talk here, 45 minutes, you talk. Don't worry. So we talk about what happened at the Capitol building issue, and then you are updating us about the ruling of the court today, or the director of the court. What is it?
Yeah, I will read that document. I will read a document here.
You get a gist or synopsis of it? Yeah, just read what it is. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me do that quickly. This is the document. The Honorary Supreme Court of Liberia, March term, AD 2025. The Chief Justice Johnson, okay, let's go. Represented Abu Kamara, Marvin Cole, Frank Safoko, Edward Papi Flomo, Eugene Cully, Alex Noah, and Zina Norman of the 55th Legislature of the City of Monrovia, Liberia. Petitioners, Brers, Minister of Finance and Development Planning, represented by Honorable Augustine Kwek Amfuan, and Comptroller Mr. Emmanuel Kwa of the 55th Legislature, and all those under their control, also of the City of Monrovia of Mussurata County, Republic of Liberia. Responded. Republic of Liberia, the Breck General Amos B. Kessler Dixon Sr., Marshal, Supreme Court of Liberia, or his Deputy Monrovia Williams. You are hereby commanded to notify the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, represented by Honorable Augustine Payne Afwan and Mr. Emmanuel Poe, controller of the 55th Legislature and all those under their control, also of the City of Monrovia, Montserrat County, Republic of Liberia, respondents in the above entitled course of action to appear or by filing their returns before Her Honor Shannon D. Clinton Johnson, Associate Justice of the Honorable Supreme Court of Liberia, presiding in chambers at the Supreme Court Room, Temple of Justice, on or before the 10th day of March, AD 2025, at the hour of 9 o'clock a.m. Showcase or show cause by the petitioner's petition as prayed for should be granted. You are further commanded to instruct the respondents herein to their returns to this writ in the office of the clerk of the Honorable Supreme Court on or before the 10th of March, AD 2025. And it says to read to them the original and leave a copy of the petition for a rate of madamants with the respondents, and as to when and how you should have served this rate, you will make known by filing your official returns hereto on the back of the original copy of this rate in the office of the clerk of the Honorable Court on
Okay. I think that is okay.
said 10th March.
March. So the deal is that they all are going to the court on March 10th to show reasons why these 7 lawmakers are not being paid their legitimate salaries. The confusion in the legislature, particularly in the lower house, if it is ensuing the way it's going, that does not stop Rachel Kuhn. You come and show cause why Rachel Kuhn administration is stopping these people from taking their salaries, even though we didn't get authority saying he's speaker. The fact is that we never went to the solar means that will not satisfy with a man's representation in our place. That's what it means. So you have no right to stop the man getting a salary. So you can't show cause why the finance minister you hold the man in salary. That's what it means. So it's going on, but getting some information that there'll be something is coming up. There might be a new election in the legislature. Bonati might resign from this position, and there will be a new election for speaker. Those are credible information I'm giving you. Since Bonati came to this car, have you heard him talk?
Not yet.
That man is a seasoned diplomat and lawyer. He will not talk right now. The other day, they brought his office. You ever saw him talk? He has not talked.
He did not say a word.
He came by, he has not talked. The last time I checked, Reverend Cotton Brown was asking for fresh election in the legislature. But before then, the guys were saying that there should be a new election. They don't recognize. So what you get there yesterday? You get moved again, and when you took the black kids that were there to where they swing by a car, he took it away. These guys will be on this whole balloon until day is calm that will bring them together under one umbrella based on understanding. If these understandings are not cultivated, or they don't come together with understanding, there will be no legislative function that will be very well. Yes, we know that the other men get his budget. The same Supreme Court are citing them to appear. People getting a salary from there. SYC, but the confusion in the house will not end. You listen to Musa here the other day. The men say will not recognize Rachel Kuhn as speaker. As long as they will not recognize him, we need a fresh election. But these are people that were 28. I didn't say so they have gone to the other side. So I didn't tell you they are 22. But can a legislature function with all the other 22 members? It becomes difficult at some point. But again, let me say this to you. the son-in-law of the president, who is the EPS deputy director, Charles Johnson, was appointed by Joseph Newman Boakai a year ago to be deputy director of operations at the EPS. When they got there, they started witch hunting on people who they think were people who supported George Weah or who were in the EPS and they were loyal to George Weah. They started putting them outside. They went after people like Otis Russells, a very experienced EPS officer. They went for Otis Russell and other people. Reduced their salaries from 800 and to 250. Demoralizing them for SYC. And Mr. Johnson was a mastermind behind that because he thinks that he's the son-in-law of the president. His wife is the president's daughter, and the niece or so. This man is appointed to this position. He doesn't have the degree to have to represent to the Senate.
And why?
He's an honor graduate. Honor graduate. What reports said also that he's not graduated from high school, and other reports said he got a high school diploma. That's the only thing that man has in his possession. Then you are put into a position as deputy director for operations of the what you call it, EPS. Do you know that since he was appointed as deputy director, he has not gone for confirmation? That was Dylan and others are saying that he shouldn't go because he's going to disgrace himself. Has Barker sent anybody to the legislature for confirmation and deny the person? Have you heard it? No. The last I checked was this man called Zoizo on George Weah. The man was in the state. George Weah appointed as deputy minister for the Ministry of National Defense. When the man came, they stopped the man. They said the man can be deputy director general or deputy minister. They deny him confirmation because he's a George Weah man. But this man called Charles Johnson, deputy director general for the EPS. He comes there with no over experience, nothing. He goes there because he's Joseph Boakai's son-in-law. He is appointed to that position. He is the one stepping on other people who are very knowledgeable and educated in the place. You know what he did? I will bring you full details on Monday. I'm just giving this one to you on the surface. Took the car that belongs to the EPS, a pickup, and sold it. Sold the pickup. He allegedly sold the pickup to one man in Dupuro area there. The pickup is being sought after. The man, I don't find the man in. They grab the man get the pickup in, they put through the pickup of the man. They grab him, they investigate, they put him in jail. This man goes there, allegedly went to the prison. He used his power, he released the man. Get the man found out, I say, go through there, sir. I will pay the money to you in piecemeal through what you call it, installment. That man is out of the prison and Charles Johnson is still around. You see how they call it going back? I'll find the man in. I'll find his name just I got a document right here.
But Jala, that's what you get when you have someone who is a head of the state and it's not.
The man name is Francis Doyen. The man is so the pickup. The man is Francis Doyen. He sold the pickup that belongs to the government of Liberia, and he said the pickup got missing. After it was investigated, the pickup did not go missing, and someone is having the pickup. They arrested the guy, and they found the car, and the guy was being investigated. He goes to the guy and tutor him and say, when they grab it, and when they investigate and say, tenant say, they pick up somebody sold it to me, but not me. But your money, I'll pay your money small. But there's so many details surrounding this one. And that's how to see that it's been criminal. The man who was deputy director for the EPS, the Asset Protection Service, and the man is involved in the financial deals, and he is a settlement who is money is for the law. Eh? Mama, they country called Liberia. Liberia here was inside Jesus Christ's death. The way they call it moving, it tells you that Liberia here, some poor Liberia here were in Jesus Christ's death. And one of the persons is very common. He was among the people that crucified Jesus Christ. A lot of bad things happen in the country, brother. George, wait, George.
Go ahead.
The way this country is moving, every bad thing is like in the inside. We go 1 year and few months, What is happening now is lots of disgrace to our country. Police and army people fighting. Police and people fighting. They're fighting. Every day they're fighting. Liberia was in Jesus Christ's death. They killed Jesus Christ, one of those guys who put Jesus Christ on the cross at Golgotha, and they put the nails in his hand. That man that was nailing Jesus Christ on that nail, that man a Liberian man. And any man that very common was there doing nothing. The next member that the EPS guy called Charles Johnson. This country is moving anywhere, nowhere going. Liberians, our hands were in the death of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The man who cleans his hand and say, they call Pontius Pilate and say, I don't want to have a hand in the death of this man. You know what kind of man was that? That man from Sierra Leone. That's the man did that one. Liberian men were saying, let's crucify him. Let's crucify him. Let's crucify him. The Liberian people say, they put the cross on the man by that. The Liberian people do that too. But the man who was the big man behind it, that girl come on, he the one nailed Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary. I'm saying this to tell my parents that there are so many bad people in the government right now. If my uncle Baka doesn't take heed of this, this will lead us nowhere but a self-destruction. I listened to my friend Abraham Gosson William, and I've heard these conversations around. That the American government said that there are few people in this government, if Baka cannot dismiss them, they will not work with the government like Liberia. Even though Donald Trump is saying that they're not called 51 million after all, right? The people, police director, you need to give for there. You need to the justice minister for there. Some of them, their names are being on the blacklist. And they are communicating with the government of Liberia. If these people are not removed from the government, we will not work with as Americans. I will better listen to you maybe.
What's the essence of the president still maintaining these guys? Especially Greg Jala.
The man goes at university campus, he beats young people who are in academia, looking for their daily bread, going to school and want to get education. You did not educate for almost 1 year. They go back to school, you beat it on them. You're killing people in jaw. Killing a young man, 17 years old child in Broadway area. I know it takes to grow a child or groom a child. I know. Because I have a 21 years old child and I have an 18 years old son and a 9 years old child. I know what it takes to pay that way in the morning to go to school, my man. It's not easy. Painful in the morning when a child comes and say, Daddy, I'm going to school. My recent money. You can say recent money. My recent money and my car pay. You pay around $500 every morning to go to school and come back every day. That's 500 times 5 a day, a week rather. No one will pay for children's school fee to go to school. The school fee not there. So my daughter who is in the 5th grade, in the 6th grade now, in 9 years old, our school fee is around $520. They are paying $500 every month to go to school and come back on motorbikes or in taxi if they need be. I know what it takes to put my daughter in school at the age of 4 years, and she's now in high school, she's in college and doing a law, and she'll graduate from the law school at the age of 21 this year in September. Then imagine that little boy came in that place. That little boy was going to school. He was going to school with money and power, paying school fees to go to school alone. They are paying almost $40,000 on our boy to go to school from ABC to 12th grade. $40,000 US. You go and kill that young man. I will use these experiences for my children because I know how it feels like my father. It can be easy in the morning, my man. So now you're not there. The children kind of, Daddy, I go to school now, I'm a reset money. Because my reset money, it's all reset money. I got my reset money. You can get advanced on that, you're not there. You get tired of it, but you follow do it. They say when a belly will tie a and then we tie a you gotta kill it.
You kill it.
George, open the phone.
And Jala, I'm actually interested in the story involving the EPS officer who allegedly sold the government vehicle. And I think,
a deputy director for the EPS called Charles Johnson.
Okay, the EPS. I'm very.
They made some investigation.
Hope you can do some follow up on that story.
I will do. So I'm saying to you, Monday we'll have a very big year. We'll talk very much on Monday.
Yes, because I don't know why Greg will have the kind of people, or why the government will.
That's not very good. I want that EPS. I'm very common outside. Like EPS, the president.
Why the government will even maintain the kind of people within the police? That's why there's a video. I don't know. I shared a video with you.
Okay.
Where you have young people, where the incident occurred yesterday. You had young people referring to the police as roll. They were chanting roll, 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 roll. We want army.
We want army. We want police.
That video with you.
Imagine that. It means that the police confidence in the people are being eroded. The police doesn't have respect
no longer
for the public any longer. It will come a time the surveillance themselves will join police will start beating them. They will beat them with sticks. Waste their water on them. People water in their faces because they couldn't trust them again.
The president will have to do something, Jana. The president will have to do something.
I was shocked yesterday. You know what happened in Dogi Town? Wilson Bladen, a very critical journalist in this regime of the government, works at Banner FM. Police officers went, they targeted him. They went there with people from the fire and the power tech people from Dubu Road. They say the message current. You go to the community, you go to nobody's house, you want to Wilson Bladen house, the message current. Why in chair all the people are there to know the sitting current? But one of the officers went in immensely and did a connection and made it appear that the message current. They want to force Wilson Bladen to take your house yesterday. Once you are critical of their activities, we're not just critical, we sit and read through the people want to hear. But those who want to hear, they will come against people who are saying these things. They want to raid this man called Wilson Bladen, put in the back of the car and carrying. Wilson said, I'm not going anywhere. The man point G, the man said, I'm going. The man is so glan there, he's not going.
By the end of the day,
they told the man, me and carry.
Yeah.
And Wilson went there yesterday, went to Mirror Bro, and they established a fight. The man, they don't see current. They gave me a mirror back to him. You see what happened in this country? The police lie. Police officer went there and said the man get a coin inside. The man get a pistol inside. He get all the men on the side. There's a female police officer and snacking on Wilson back.
I saw the video. I witnessed the live.
Yeah, yesterday before the incident will go. You go, we'll throw in the picker back. They want to drag you in the place. The man aren't going. You see how this country is moving? Please play the cash giveaway today. We're giving some 10,000 and some
20,000
and some 100,000. Star 79 and star. Please activate the phone lines now. Let's start taking some calls. And I'll leave you in charge. Let me take some breath outside. Take a water break. I'll come back to you. Star 79 and star 90 hash. Play with 200 LD and win 20,000 LD or 100 LD. Star 79 and star 90 hash. Play with 200 LD and win 20,000 LD or 100,000 Liberian dollars. Let me take this break and recognize some of the guys who join us. Then we'll take our calls now for the people. Mr. George Way.
Download your favorite song as original 8%.
Ambassador Bwakai Bomi Kwe, welcome to the show. Ambassador Davidson and Neri, welcome from Grand Juliet County. Senator Sherry, welcome. The Grable Philosopher, welcome. From Galley Street, South Beach area. Matthew Abba Antochi, welcome. For Queen Market Duawa, where is my original Pele Pape called Matthew Foyan? On the basin of Voice of Liberia. He has a booty right here. Come and buy the beautiful things he has there. Man, get shoes, you get sneakers, you get country club, everything there. Just kind of Voice of Liberia on the place. The woman there called Matthew Foyan. He's called the original Pele Pape. Pape? Liberian people here were in Jesus Christ death. And I'm free, that true. I'll get all my Kenya to go. Come in and activate the phone lines now. Aliu Kamara, welcome. Watching from somewhere in Maggie County. Christian Twist Roberts Sloba or Slova. Watching from somewhere. Lai. Watching from somewhere around the Cowell. Franklin Wisse, that female Wisse, watching from somewhere. Nina Queer, welcome. Or any North Dakota is Nina Queer. Extended Chevy, welcome. Ralph Cooper, welcome from Colorado, the USA. Bobolo King from Benjamin City, welcome. John Kessler, my trusty, my boy, and my friend and brother. John Kessler, welcome. Kude Williams, welcome. And he don't have Kude, I can't read that one now. So he says she's a diplomat for France. They should listen to their own men telling them to come back to the USA and stop with his sisters in Georgia. But Kude, just send that information because it's important. I read it. I want to know that. Kude, you just sent something on the feed here. Kude Williams. I don't know where the source of that information. Just go in my inbox and leave something there. I will call you back. I want to get that information for you. Matthew Musa, welcome. Again, Jim God. Augustine Gabriel from the USA, Georgia. Can you please tell us what happened to South African citizens that died? E.A. Mark Washington. Theophilus Boluma. Theophilus Guluma, welcome. Joseph Wallaba, welcome. James Sky, welcome. Stacey Palikeita, welcome. Morphe Hine, welcome. Peter Peters, welcome. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm following you from Cover Town. Peter Peters, long time, man.